Cześć, słuchajcie, mamy drugi dzień w Londynie. Za oknem pogoda barowa istnieje, także dobrze, że będziemy siedzieć w klubie Troxy i tam będziemy dopingować wszystkich najlepszych baristów z całego świata. Oh my god! Liczę na to, że to Polska właśnie w tym roku zabierze ze sobą największy puchar i mam nadzieję, że będę się dobrze bawić, że wypiję dużo dobrej kawy, że będzie mega i jestem już prawie gotowa. Także wystarczy, że przebiorę sobie koszulkę, przeprostuję jeszcze trochę włosy, no bo za oknem pada deszcz.
Okay.
Popytam też uczestników, jak się czują, co myślą i czy są podekscytowani tak samo jak ja, bo ja naprawdę. I chciałam wam jeszcze tam pokazać, jak to wygląda, jeżeli chodzi o organizację, tak troszeczkę, żeby nie było, że chodzę i po prostu wszystko nagrywam. Jeśli jesteście ciekawi, jak to wszystko wyglądało, chociaż widzieliście już na Instagramie, kto wygrał, to zostańcie ze mną, a ja pokażę wam to, co udało mi się nagrać. Także do zobaczenia. Okej, ja już jestem gotowa, idę właśnie do Troxy. Podjechałam sobie trochę autobusem i co? No i mam kawałek, żeby jeszcze dojść. Podobno jestem na zdjęciu, które jest wyświetlone tak jakby, można powiedzieć, że w tle całej sceny. Także idę zobaczyć. Tak niby nie startuję, a jednak będę cały czas z nimi, więc nie tylko ciałem, ale też na zdjęciu. Także zobaczymy, jak to tam wygląda.
Of the baristas, the Costa Coffee Barista of the Year champion of Champions Final. I'd like to say a very special.
Barista of the Year is one of my favourite days of the whole year. It's great to have all of you joining us today to celebrate these 12 amazing baristas and ultimately crown our champion of champions. Now, we have over 200, doesn't look as many as 240, but we do, we counted it, we have 240 of you here today to cheer on our finalists and an audience that represents...
So Taster, more recently, has become a Coffee Quality Institute grader as well, just adding to your CV as you go. that we're going to get. One, go! Let's make some noise, guys! Excellent. Okay, guys, so we just check that everything is where you need it. And when you are ready, which shouldn't take you long, we'll get ourselves.
Belts in judo or no?
Yes, there are belts.
What belt are you? Or are you both?
I have first Q is a brown belt, and Christoph has first Dan, it's black belt.
Oh! Christoph's got your back. Thank you so much. Give it up for Team Christoph and the golden ball.
Thank you very much. Guys, are you ready? Yes? Excellent. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! They go. Right. Liam, get the bottom wire. He was called golden boy. Did I miss that?
Good one again.
Why was he? Very much different strategies that are finalists will not, but these points will all go towards their grand total, which could ultimately decide who becomes the champion. Guys are going to get your stations ready. Please tell me, Deb and team, when you guys are go! Let's get this thing going! Touch the pass set.
Nie gadaj.
Okay, brilliant. So our finalists do take up this incredibly difficult challenge. Let me tell you more about them and their drinks. First up, we've got Teen. Teen is from Shanghai, everyone. He's 25 years old. He's been working at Costa Coffee for just over 2 years now. Teen is a real coffee aficionado, and his goal is to share his passion and turn China into a nation of coffee lovers, one cup at a time. He's enjoyed making friends through this process and also enjoys walking his husky dog that's called Hachi. Just a little fun fact to chuck out there. Teen's speciality drink is called, Hawthorn Coffee, and features his own homemade Hawthorn jam as well as cascara, which we've met in the previous round, which means husk, peel or skin. So again, you're almost aware that the company are looking at this. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so there we go. It's from the skins of coffees and coffee cherries as well. So next is Christoph. He's from Warsaw in Poland, as you know. He's a golden and he started working at Costa Coffee when he was 20, and he's been with us for 4 years now. So if you don't want to know his age, you've got to do the maths. He's a black belt, as I say, in judo, which explains why his hand movements are particularly sharp. As for a speciality drink, it's a hot coffee, which is inspired by his passion for home brewing. He's actually a home brewer as well as a black belt, and as well as loving coffee as well. So Christoph describes himself as a beer geek with a love for craft beer. He hasn't got a belly though, so that's where the judo comes in handy. So he's keen to convince you all that mixing the intense aroma of hops with the taste of freshly ground coffee can do nothing short of making magic. Alright, so expect some magic. Okay, so guys, let's hear it for Christoph. Finally, we've got Luke. Right, Luke? Good stuff, don't want to get in your way. Luke's 21. He's a barista at Font Hill in Dublin, and he's been with Costa Coffee for 2 years now. Luke is currently studying business and would love to own his own coffee company one day, or his own company generally, I think. One of his passions is travelling. He told me that he'd been to Toronto for a few months and then he was studying in Valencia. Loves travelling, but he says that the love he has for his homeland of Ireland is always going to take him back. His magic ingredient, guys, is his chat. He's got a lot of chat, enjoys talking to the customers. And yeah, I can definitely testify from my conversations with him the last 2 days that he has got plenty of it. So today, Luke's speciality drink he's preparing is honey toast, which he tells us has an aroma that instantly brings back memories of his earliest experience with coffee, that first morning coffee at breakfast time. So guys, let's hear it for Luke! Right. 7 minutes left, guys. Right, so whilst these guys crack on, we're going to find some more taste testers. No hiding for this one, absolutely no escape. As you know, really, it's a privilege for you guys to taste this coffee. So much hard work and effort goes into it. So we're going to play a game though, alright, to find out who's going to be the taste testers. So there's no bouncy balls on this one. This is about heads and tails, which we've all played, haven't we, at those fun... We're going to start this then. And go.
As always, first and foremost, I'd like to raise a toast. So my drink is called the honey toast, and what I've done is I've added some fig syrup and honey in the base of the cup. Without the fig syrup, the drink would be far too sweet, so it adds a nice balance and also some fruitiness to the aroma. And my aim when making the drink was to celebrate the Mocha Italia while simultaneously celebrating my earliest memories of coffee, which involve breakfast around the table with the family, toast, honey, all that stuff. And I also wanted to bring to life and emphasise some of my favourite aromas and flavours that you can get from the Mocha Italia.
I'm ready. Starting from now.
Okay, when I created Hop Coffee, I wanted to show that we can connect things that are not so obvious. So I evaluate the chocolate flavor of Mocha Italia signature blend, pair it with an extraordinary ingredient that is hop water. I brewed it for 72 hours with a centennial type of hop that gives us tropical fruit aroma and astringency typical for the American Pale Ale beer. I balance it with homemade reduced grapefruit syrup to add some sweetness and pleasant acidity. So now you can grab and enjoy this drink with me. Cheers!
It's a very strong round, so can we talk about Sam and can we talk about Luke as well?
Yeah, but then love coffee, but then, you know, it just works, the flavor pairings, the grapefruit is coming through, it just tones it down lightly, gives it that freshness, and you smashed it. You smashed it.
Excellent.
I want to explain you how you have to taste it and drink. So first you can take the glass and mix it and smell it. You can do it, but I keep going. So you will notice the citric of the lime first. So then you can take the lollipop, the frozen lollipop, and put it inside the drink. Mix it and drink a little bit. So you will notice the mix is a base of soya milk with ginger and peanut butter. And the aftertaste, you will notice the spice of the ginger. So the interactive of the drink is the lollipop. So let's have fun. Put the lollipop in the dark chocolate, dip it, and keep the dark chocolate in your mouth. So, well, you can do it later. And then drink a little bit of the drink, and you will notice more bitter, and the bitter of the coffee. Then you can do the same thing with the white chocolate, and the drink change is now more sweet, and you will notice the peanut butter. So it's a drink that has the 5 flavors that you can taste in your mouth. Finally, I made coffee beans of the character roast from Colombia to have the lollipop with the cold brew, the mocha Italia with the extraction double ristretto, and the character roast.
Jest ze mną Krzysiek, który jest już po swoim występie. Jak się czujesz, Krzysiek?
Bardzo dobrze. Było lepiej niż się mogłem spodziewać. Wszyscy są zachwyceni moim drinkiem. Jestem bardzo szczęśliwy z tego powodu. Zobaczymy, co dzień przyniesie. No.
Dobra, trzymamy kciuki za Krzyśka i zobaczymy. Czekamy na wyniki, ale my już wiemy, kto wygrał. Tu siedzi Krzysztof, to on wygrał. Kamila jest zaoferowana tym, kto wygra. Tak, Moniczka! Ołtarz.
Excited to present this award because obviously working in marketing, this actually makes our job a lot easier because we get loads of brilliant ideas from this excellent team of baristas that we can then take into our pipelines going forward. So really exciting. The judges said this was really, really close, like all awards, and the thing that they noted about this particular winner was it was the most memorable and creative flavour combination. So I too am going to find out who won this award, and the speciality drink winner for 2019 is Christoph!
Congratulations to Christoph. This fusion of beer and that's really cute. So much not just coffee. So guys, now for the ultimate.
Third place is Nestor or Nico!
Barista of the Year. It's my first. And one of the things I'm absolutely amazed about Barista of the Year in the Costa is how the baristas, or baristi, constantly take my breath away. Yeah, the passion, the warmth, the courage that you guys show is remarkable. And I just want to say a massive round of applause to every one of you. So with that being said, I was told by the judges, I was snooping by the judges' room and they were like, get out. Yeah? But what they told me was this candidate, it was very close. I think Gennaro, you said it was very, very close, first and second. Very, very close. But the second place goes to someone who's as smooth as Mocha Italia. The winner is Rogero.
Destination to this year's winner. Dominic, over to you. Where are you?
Behind you! I'm behind you! This is the envelope with a winner in it. But before I announce the winner, I wanted to say a few thank yous, because it's been a fantastic day, hasn't it? A really exceptional day. So we've had a whole load of people that work tirelessly behind the scenes to make an event like today as successful as it has been. So firstly, I would like to thank Jeff, who has been fantastic. I'm jealous of Jeff's suntan, and I'm also jealous of Jeff's haircut. But there's not much I can do about that. I would also particularly like to thank our judging panel, who have been fantastic this year. So Deb, Gennaro, and Selassie, who've been with you as judges this year, so thank you very much. And we talked about Deb's dress, which took her a while to find, that dress. I was more taken by her handbag. I have to find out where she bought that from. I have 3 daughters, now I know what to buy them. And a big thank you to 2 other people who've really helped make this year's event a big success. You can't trust me with anything, can you? Right, first place. Now, Gennaro, Deb and Selassie were really clear with us when we talked about this a little bit earlier, which is they said that the standard this year has been exceptionally high. And believe me, they don't say that every year. Every year there's normally one clear winner that stands out, or 1 or 2 that kind of stand out above the rest. And this year it wasn't like that. It was incredibly even. And it was even because the standard, we think, is probably the highest standard we've ever seen at a Barista of the Year final. So a huge round of applause for every single one. But there has to be one winner. And there is one winner. And it says here, from the judges said, genuine, with exemplary passion, warmth and courage, which really aligns incredibly well to the Costa values. So this truly is a worthy winner of the Champion Champions final. And in first place, I want you to come up the stage and I want you to shout and sing and dance. It's Brian!
Okej, jesteśmy już po konkursie. Monia postuje Gennaro. Także Krzyk zdobył drinka specjalnego, niestety nie wygrał, ale myślimy, że taki feedback jak dostał, to było naprawdę coś super. Także Krzysiek, świetna robota i widzimy się za rok.